David "Heavy D" Sparks was once a name that meant roaring engines, horsepower, and the thrill of creation. As one half of the Diesel brothers, he became a symbol of drive, faith, and freedom, a man who could build anything and turn it into gold. His television fame, booming businesses, and massive online following made him one of the most recognizable faces in the world of custom trucks. But in 2025, that image was shaken to its core. News broke that Heavy D had been arrested in Utah, and suddenly the man known for power and confidence was being booked into the Salt Lake County Jail. For many fans, it was hard to take in. How could someone so ambitious, disciplined, and faith-focused end up here? To understand what happened, it helps to look back at how his story unfolded from small-town beginnings to national fame, and then to a courtroom that changed everything. David Sparks was born in 1985 in Layton, Utah. He grew up in a close, hardworking family grounded in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Faith, service, and perseverance were the foundation of his upbringing. As a teenager, he was known for his energy, intelligence, and confidence. After high school, he served a mission that took him deep into the jungles of Bolivia and Brazil. It wasn't glamorous. He faced poverty, illness, and long stretches of isolation, but those years taught him humility and discipline, traits that would later define his success in business. When he returned home, he carried those lessons with him. He wasn't afraid of hard work or risk. That mindset became the cornerstone of everything he built. His life took a major turn when he met David Kiley, another returned missionary who shared his passion for diesel trucks. Sparks had a sharp business sense, and Kiley, nicknamed Diesel Dave, had charisma and a gift for connecting with people. Together, they created Diesel Sellers, a small Utah shop where they rebuilt and resold diesel trucks. Long nights in the garage, turning wrecked machines into roaring beasts, became their daily rhythm. They began sharing videos of their builds on Facebook, funny, loud, and full of brotherhood. Those clips spread fast, gaining millions of views and drawing in fans across the country. Their success caught the attention of Jay Leno, who featured them on his show. That appearance led to a major opportunity with Discovery Channel. In 2016, Diesel Brothers premiered, and Sparks' life changed forever. The show ran for 6 seasons and became one of Discovery's biggest automotive hits. Sparks' mix of humor, business drive, and faith made him a relatable figure. His brand, Diesel Power Gear, grew rapidly. Fans could buy merchandise, and each purchase entered them into sweepstakes to win one of their custom trucks. The model exploded in popularity, creating a multi-million-dollar business. Beyond television, Sparks built an enormous digital empire. His YouTube channel, Heavydsparks, attracted millions of subscribers, while his Instagram grew to nearly 4 million followers. His videos showed everything, from massive truck builds to family moments and even the purchase of wild toys like Kanye West's Ripsaw EV2 tank and a retired Black Hawk helicopter. Collaborations with YouTube personalities like Whistlin' Diesel and Matt's Off-Road Recovery kept his channel at the center of the automotive scene. But behind the laughter and horsepower, legal trouble was brewing. In 2016, an environmental group called Utah Physicians for a Healthy Environment filed a lawsuit against Sparks and his team. They accused them of violating the Federal Clean Air Act by modifying diesel engines to remove emissions controls. The case gained national attention. The group even purchased one of Sparks Motors' trucks and had it tested at a lab in Denver, Colorado. The results reportedly showed that the truck emitted 21 times more particulate matter than a truck equipped with a proper diesel particulate filter. After years of hearings, U.S. District Judge Robert Shelby ruled in March 2020 that Sparks and 3 others had committed multiple violations. The court ordered them to pay $844,000 in penalties and permanently banned them from selling modified trucks that violated emission standards. Sparks argued that the builds were meant for off-road use, but the court didn't agree. The judgment was a major blow, financially and personally. Sparks kept going, focusing on content, family, and rebuilding the business. Over time, his audience grew even larger, and for a while, it seemed like he had weathered the storm. Then, another challenge hit. The Italian fashion company Diesel SPA filed a lawsuit claiming that Diesel Power Gear infringed on their long-standing diesel trademark. The court sided with the fashion brand and ordered Sparks' company to pay nearly $11.8 million in damages. Between the 2 cases, Sparks was now facing more than $12 million in total penalties. Despite that, he didn't slow down. In August 2025, Sparks and Diesel Dave partnered with Ram to build a 3,500 HD dually drag truck for roadkill nights in Michigan. The collaboration with a major automaker showed that his reputation in the automotive community was still strong, but behind the scenes, the Clean Air Act case was far from over. In early 2025, Judge Shelby issued several court orders requiring Sparks to pay the remaining balance of his fine, around $843,000, and to provide full financial disclosures. When Sparks began selling off his assets, equipment, trucks, and parts of his shop, questions arose about whether those sales violated court restrictions. On August 6, 2025, Sparks posted a YouTube video explaining that a federal judge had ordered him to postpone a liquidation sale at Sparks Motors headquarters. He mentioned that there was a teeny tiny group of people out there who would love to see us fail. Despite that, the sale went forward the next day. The handling of those funds later became a central issue in the court's contempt ruling. By the end of September, the situation had reached a breaking point. Reports from Bloomberg Law indicated that a bench warrant had been issued for Sparks' arrest after the court found him in contempt for failing to follow multiple orders. On a Tuesday morning soon after, U.S. Marshals executed the warrant. Sparks was taken into custody and booked into Salt Lake County Jail, as confirmed by TMZ and The Drive. For fans, the sight of Heavy D in handcuffs was surreal. The man they had watched conquer challenges on television now faced the hardest one of his life. Those close to him said the arrest was a moment of reckoning. The courtroom, unlike a garage, wasn't a place where hard work and charm could fix everything. It required compliance, not creativity. In the days that followed, Sparks didn't hide. He addressed the situation directly on YouTube, speaking openly about the mistakes, the stress, and the impact on his family. The tone was different, calm, humble, and stripped of his usual bravado. His honesty struck a chord. Millions watched not for entertainment, but for the raw truth of a man trying to make sense of his fall. Fans flooded his videos with support. Many shared their own stories of setbacks and redemption. Through it all, Sparks remained grounded in his faith, focusing on rebuilding his business and repairing his reputation. His partnership with Diesel Dave endured, and together they began restructuring their operations to meet all legal requirements. By late 2025, Sparks' content had taken a new direction. The flashy truck builds and extreme stunts gave way to simpler themes: family, resilience, and responsibility. His videos reflected a man changed by experience, one who had learned that strength isn't just about horsepower, but humility. The court's full memorandum decision and order of contempt, issued by the U.S. District Court for the District of Utah, is publicly available and details the findings that led to his arrest. It serves as both a legal document and a reminder of how high the stakes became. Sparks often speaks now about accountability and gratitude. He says that no matter how successful a person becomes, integrity has to come first. His message is no longer about building the biggest or fastest trucks, but about building character that lasts. Today, his shop still runs, though on a smaller scale. His YouTube channel remains active, with millions watching as he shares a quieter kind of journey. He's still the same man who loves engines and adventure, but his message has evolved. Success, he says, isn't measured by views, followers, or horsepower. It's measured by the ability to stand tall when life tests everything you've built.